Believe it or not, by the way, what I'm talking about right now is applied politics. You like your abstract, oh, let's look at a Biden speech, let's look at a Trump speech. The average American doesn't watch that shit, okay? The ability to apply political critique to media is much more pertinent when it comes to meaningfully identifying what people resonate with and what kind of things they respond to. There was a whole era of this patronizing, pseudo-realistic infantilization of women in the name of humanizing them, okay? It's a real critique. It's a real issue. It's been studied. It's been talked about. And I'm only talking about how my somewhat irreverent comment about this was serious because it was a critique of that tendency. I don't want them to do, oh, Laura Croft, what if we did this? And I've told you what this is. Make it bombastic, juice it up, have a good time with it. It's basic feminist theory. Gamergator confirmed? No, because Gamergators wouldn't like the games that I like that sexualize women either. Have you noticed how, hey guys, have you noticed how the worst people online haven't been celebrating this as a defeat of feminism? Or Guilty Gear, the many sexualized character designs in Guilty Gear. Have you noticed how the people who based an entire political culture war off of whether or not you can have tits in games or whatever, don't seem to be taking stuff like this and running with it? When was the last time you saw somebody with a Roman statue Twitter avatar post this and say, this is what the feminists want to take from you? You haven't. Why? I remember Gamergate. They would have been talking about stuff like this all the time back then. They did. I was around for it. I saw it. The reason for that is because those guys don't actually like fan service as much as they claim to. What they like is the subjugation of women, the political and media expression of their lesser power. They like it when, I'm not going to be able to find it, there we go. They like it when stuff like this is in games, not because they like seeing tits. These people are joyless. They don't have sex. They can barely even get it up when they look at pornography. It's not about the lewdness to them. It's about looking at this and knowing that a man put that outfit on a woman. It's about knowing that men projected their power into the design. But that's not quite as clear with this, is it? Because everyone liked this design. This design didn't make women unhappy because frankly, it's really nice. It hits that nice line where on one hand, this is an extremely fuckable design and pose, but if you're a woman who's not sexually attracted to women, this design is something else. Aspirational. It's a power fantasy. She's dressed amazingly. She's incredibly fit. She looks strong. It's not just that she looks fuckable. She looks easy to idolize. Even if you weren't into this, even if you're only into guys or asexual or whatever else, even if you don't even remotely interested in women, you can look at this and go, damn, I don't know, it's pretty good. Nobody feels that way about this. And that's why. That's the difference. That's why the Gamergate types wanted to fight to defend this, but aren't celebrating the existence of this. That's why I said what I said about this. The Gamergate types will defend this because it's men designing women. But that doesn't mean they're always going to be out there for any, any big-titted chick in media. They don't, and you don't see them talk like that. The Chuds have been saying the Cammy redesign was woke and less sexy. I've been seeing the shit constantly. I saw a lot of it too. It seems a lot of the people who were defending hot chicks in games against feminists or whatever don't like it when women are both hot and appealing outside of their sexuality. Again, that's the big difference between this and this. No woman would look, well, maybe some, but let's be fair here, not many. Not many women would look at this and think, oh, I want to be her. Because what is she? I mean, she looks kind of silly. This looks over the top, but in a purposeful and idealistic way. And for that reason, it attracts, a much wider range of idealization. Gamergate hated the Tomb Raider reboot, though? Yes, because Gamergate was largely led by reactionaries, and the Tomb Raider reboot was the, apex of liberal feminism, which they hate more than anything. So of course they hated it. But it's not like feminists like this. Feminists were critiquing its weird, rapey cutscenes a long time before it even came out, even though I saw people, defending the, oh, they fixed her design or whatever. That's why I'm saying liberalism here offers the worst possible middle ground. There are two directions to take this, folks. We're playing bombastic video games, motherfucker. There's no room here for sort of like infantilizing, generic, sexist realism. Again, realism. It's not really realism, okay? You go two directions, okay? You go bombastic in a way that demeans and denigrates women, or bombastic in a way that celebrates women. Those are the two correct directions. Only the liberals. Wasn't Anita Sarkeesian super defensive over the Tomb Raider reboot, though? Yes, that's what I mean. Anita Sarkeesian's critiques were terrible. She's a liberal feminist through and through. This is exactly what I mean. Terrible, terrible analysis in a lot of, in many cases. So of course she would defend this, because she sees this and the titties are smaller and, you know, the midriff isn't bare. And it's like, ah, okay, it's fixed now, you know? Still didn't deserve all the hate? No, absolutely not. She did not. Wow, holy shit, different games are different. Why is your brain so small, dude? Why do you not understand what I'm saying? Wow, different games are different. Wow, bro, dude, wow, yeah, your camp has summertime activities. My camp has gas chambers. What's the fuck you? I'm not even engaging with you fairly. You're a Nazi. I'm strawmanning you. Get out of here. Where I was so mad that I scrolled through the chat so quickly that I forgot who said what and where they said it. God damn it. Okay, no, literally not hierarchy. Extreme couponing, you fool! You were the person who I correctly identified as a Nazi earlier. A camp guard at Auschwitz-Birkenau. But I'd forgotten, and now here I see you. Tagging me again. 2 lifetimes. You will never come back. Nor will your children. 1 hour of talking, but nothing of meaning has been said. And you for the rest of the stream. Can we do Biden now on board? Here, I'll help you. There you go. Now you can spend the rest of the stream looking at something else. Can we please move on? What even is this segment anymore? Here, I'll show you. In the hereafter, boy, you guys are dumb. Can we move on to politics? I'll have you move on to the hereafter. Why do you guys keep doing this to yourselves? Why are you still on this? Can we move on to politics? What are your thoughts on Keffels playing Geometry Dash on stream? Chat, I blame all of you for being stunlocked for so long. Vaush, at least old Vaush would do debates. Vaush literally lie. You would cover news. Yeah, but what about your take on the Biden speech specifically? That's why you watch you. Vaush, we want your take specifically. That's why we watch you. Farsight, we did it. Have you considered playing Geometry Dash? The new update seems like someone do Geometry Dash segment. You're very annoying. And what's that? She, her pronouns. Yeah, would have figured. To the Shadow Realm with you. My only problem with the rambles is chat isn't smart enough to engage with you. I mean, I come across as very conceited when I argue with chat often because you people, you're drinking the piss and the shit. Obviously, like, chat is made of thousands of people. It's just like any one person in chat. And that is largely my fault, obviously. Like, you could have the most disciplined community in the world, but if you choose to hyperfixate on lone sort of dissident voices, you're always going to find some excuse to get annoyed. The thing that always got me, though, is that very specific, the idea that politics, like, begins and ends at covering news, or like, oh, it's politics because it's Congress or whatever. I think stuff like that is actually one of the reasons why the far right ended up gaining so much ground during Gamergate, because it seems the right learned relatively early that the most effective way to onboard people into your ideology is to talk about subjects they're interested in with your, like, political bias or like your you know, your slant on how you want to cover it, which of course I do, but I think a lot of people, you know, they don't have the political sort of awareness to look at stuff like that and think of it as political content, so they kind of just, like, eat up the ideology without really reflecting on it or what it means. Why are you still on this? Can we move on to politics? What are your thoughts on Keffels playing Geometry Dash on stream? Chat, I blame all of you for being stunlocked for so long. Vaush, at least old Vaush would do debates. Vaush literally lie. You would cover news. Yeah, but what about your take on the Biden speech specifically? That's why you watch you. Vaush, we want your take specifically. That's why we watch you. Farsight, we did it. Have you considered playing Geometry Dash? The new update seems like someone do Geometry Dash segment. You're very annoying. And what's that? She, her pronouns. Yeah, would have figured. To the Shadow Realm with you. Honestly, seems my chat history, Benjamin Gilbert Liff, you're a living testament to my my being a sellout. I'm sure if you were a white name, you would have long ago been purged at least once. Why is someone complaining about a lack of politics, then asking Vaush to cover anything? It's parasociality. This is a problem specific to the live streaming format. Because I'm live and they're watching it live, they know that they have a direct line to me in a way that no other media would allow. and as a consequence of that, they just want to rabble rouse. You know, like, well, let me pull it this way or the other. That's inevitable, though. There's no getting around that. I mean, Lord knows I've done that in people's chats. Hey, this is awesome. Hey, this is awesome. I make no shade to you, but are we going to do politics tonight? It's sort of hesitantly tiptoeing into the throne room. Please, my lord. No ban, please. Please, no bannery. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Sire, if I may. Okay. All right, that got me. All right, you got me. All it takes is a bit of charm, chat. A little riz, a little razzle-dazzle. All right. You got me psyched up again. All right, let's...